Hello friends, let's take up this question which says computing with functions. We are given three functions. Fx is equals to 3x minus root over x, gx equals to g of s equals to 1 over s, and bob bracket t equals to t to the power of 3 negative 1 over 5 minus t. Use these functions to evaluate the following. We have 8 questions. Let's do them and find out, and the difficulty level will increase on. So f of 4, how to go for the f of 4? You know that f of x is equals to 3 minus root over x. Okay, so if you need to find f of 4, what you are seeing here is in place of x you are writing 4. So same here, in place of this x also you need to write 4, but use parenthesis, that gonna help you. Okay, so when you calculate this stuff, you going to get 12 minus square root of 4 is 2, so 10. Now same goes with 5. F of 5 is equals to 3 times 5 negative square root of 5, which is 15 minus square root of 5. That's the answer. Further simplification is not possible. Now g of negative 2. See, in place of this s you are writing negative 2. So 1 over, in place of this s you need to write negative 2. Negative can come on the top, so negative 1 by 2. Bob the 3. So Bob the 3 is kind of function. You don't care about the word Bob, just write in place of t as 3 and solve it. So whatever is written, like t to the power of 3 means 3 to the power of 3 negative 1 over 5 minus 3. 3 to the power 3 is 27. 27 minus 1 over 5 minus 3 is 2, so 26 by 2 is just 13. So you got it as 13. Hope you got till 4th. Let's solve this 5th one, which says f of 2 minus square root of 3. You just need to substitute 2 minus square root of 3 in place of x. Let's do this. I'm just writing the function again. F of x is equals to 3 times x minus square root of x, and in place of x you are going to substitute 2 minus square root of 3. So it is going to be 3 bracket 2 minus square root of 3 bracket close negative square root, and then you put the value of x, which is 2 minus square root of 3. Okay, that's what it is. Further simplification, if you want, you just open the bracket, you get 6 minus 3 root 3, and that's not required. Now g of w. See, you might be problem that there is no number. You are substituting you need to substitute the word w in place of s, so you get 1 over w, because g of s was 1 over s, and in place of s you have written w. That's it. Let's go with Bob. So Bob fed. That's the thing. Now in place of Bob Fred, what you need to do, in place of function Bob, what was that? Bob was this function, Bob the t3 minus 1 over means t to the power 3 minus 1 over 5 minus t. So you just need to substitute the Fred over this. So just write Fred in place of this, in place of t. So Fred to the cube negative 1 over 5 minus Fred. Simple. Don't care what that number is or the word is, you just need to substitute it in place of that. And the last one, which is g bracket f of x. So simply understand it like this. As you know, g of s was given 1 over s. So in place of s, now you need to substitute f of x. So what you will get, 1 over f of x, and f of x value you already know, it is given in the question. Let me write it, 3x minus square root of x. So that is what g of f of x. I'm just adding one question by myself. If you need to find f of g of x, then how will you solve it? So just simply substitute. As you know, f of x, let me write it again here, 3x minus square root of x. So just write in place of x that g of x, and you can use as many brackets as you want, and there is no issue of bracket, there is no scarcity, so you can write them as much as you want. Now in place of gx, if gs is this much, gx will be 1 over x, correct? So just substitute that, you get 3 over x minus 1 over, not 1 over x, but that should be in a square root. That's the answer for it. Hope you got it, all of them. If any doubt persists, put it in the comment. See you soon on my YouTube videos channel, evaluating all this stuff, all my videos, and sending me good comments or bad comment, whatever your experience is. Thank you. See you again. Bye.